and I can't let it go. But I'm entertained from your love. People go around the world for love. They can't find, they be found. New York in the building. What I want to Punch that like button on your way in. What they won't do for blood. They'll try anything and they won't give up. But they know they ain't true. But I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. But I see through them what they just don't see. And I'm here to let you know, 'cause my eyes on you, and I can't let go. They'll try anything, and they won't let go. They'll try anything, and they won't let go. What's poppin'? What is poppin'? Yo, I apologize to anybody who's offended because I'm light-skinned and the person that sings this song is dark-skinned. Excuse me. I ain't mean to be racist. I'm just saying, though. Now I said, my bad. I ain't know you had to be a certain color of skin to listen to that type of music. My bad. Salute, see? Salute everybody in the chat. Jay Breezy. What's poppin'? Know what I'm saying? Thank you, happily married. Salute. Palato, what's poppin'? Yeah. 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 That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Punch that like button on your way in. You good money. You in the PJs today. You know what I'm saying? Call me when you need someone to talk to you. Call me. Satisfaction's guaranteed. Oh, my bad. I ain't even supposed to be singing that. I'm supposed to be singing Tito Puentes. You heard? Hold up. Salute. Yo. Don't say Raju Jones? Yeah, I be knowing, bro. I be knowing. Know what I'm saying? I be knowing. It's interesting what a little bit of time can do. You see, just like the title says, if you walk too close to the edge, you're bound to fall in the river. Shoo! No parachute, no rope, nothing. Oh, I be knowing DJ Shook, Brian. You know me. I'm just being obnoxious right now. You know what I'm saying? You know I know. Nah, man. Satisfaction guarantee. Know what I mean? Brian Crawley, he said people over. Yeah. Yeah, I be knowing. CRE's in the building. DJ Shook in the building. Know what I'm saying? Push that like button on your way in. Let's talk about it. Salute. Billy to the murder. What's popping? Know what I'm saying? Jaron McCaskill, that's my dude. Where you been at? Yo, it's crazy, yo. This internet, man, is crazy, yo. This is different. This is different. This is different, yo. This is different. Rob 2G, salute. Salute. Yeah, I get 6 of them. I get 6 of them every live, the Sphinx. I be knowing. I'm saying though. How about that timing? Let's talk about the timing. So the title says that when you walk too close to the edge for a long time, you bound to fall in the river. No life preserver, no parachute, no rope, not even baggy clothes. VOE stretch money, American a bit the dildin. Know what I'm saying? Hey yo. Hey yo, I remember when was this? Matter of fact, hey yo, yeah. Hold up. Hey yo, Murder, I'm sending the link now. Hey yo, I remember, right? This reminds me one day when I was on the island. What I went to the island for? Oh, I went to the island because they did a raid on my block. And they scooped everybody up. And then what happened was I went to C95. I think it was C95. And some dude there, he was claiming that he was homie. He said he had the original lessons and all that. I was like, word? I was like, yo, some must be official then. He got the original joints. Let me see that. So I go to holler at Son pulls out this paperwork And it says black love overrides oppression and destruction. I tore that up right there. Who the hell told you that? That's wrong. Whoever gave you that gave you false information. That's called misrepresentation. That's a crime. Misrepresentation is a crime. When you misrepresent something, it's a crime. When you lie, that's a crime because you're misrepresenting something. But you know, some people don't care about that. As a fact, DJ Shook Bryant's brotherly love. And the last I checked, now if I'm wrong, somebody tell me, but the last I checked, brotherly love stands for the love a group of people give themselves that's in relation to the love that they would give someone of their own family biologically. Salute Iraq 15 Deuce in the building, my 5-star. If I'm incorrect, somebody listen. But that's what I feel that means. So what that means is that there's no such thing as is being signified as one race. But let's do a little bit of history. Mr. Sex Money Murder.
Cat, what up, nigga? What's going on? I'm listening to you right now, man.
And yo, I'm now. If I'm wrong, I need you to correct me too. You heard?
Yeah, facts.
But when the movement, I'm gonna say the movement. You heard?
Yeah.
When the movement started, didn't it start through Scully and them?
Big facts.
So the movement actually was started by Jamaicans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, West Indian Jamaican niggas.
That's a fact. So salute John Woo. So now I'm trying to get something. So you saying that, and if I'm wrong, correct me. So are you saying that, or is anybody in agreement that Jamaicans, maybe their skin color is black, just like some of their skin color is yellow, but because most Jamaicans you see are dark skinned, that's gonna make them black. So that's gonna. I don't understand. I don't get it.
What they're trying to determine that only blacks was allowed to be homie.
Yeah, but the movement wasn't about race.
It wasn't about race. It was about oppression. It was about being oppressed. Okay. It was about oppression.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was too. I thought it was about oppression too. You know what I mean?
Just so happenly that the Kings was doing a lot of the oppression, but it was about oppression. It wasn't about race. It was never about race. Because if it was about race, they wouldn't be allowing it to this day now.
Oh, got you. See, I know this. I'm just,
big facts.
I just gotta play dumb. But what I'm trying to say is, like, doesn't it look like to you that when people contribute information, and the information is a misrepresentation of what it is, don't you feel like it's a person that's trying to change history
and fuck it up in the same token? Yeah.
Because if you say that you're fucking it up, you change it basically. You changing the history.
Change what it is. You can't do that.
You know what I'm saying? My thing is, we don't even see. Hold up. Now, all our hoods, if I'm correct, and especially in the 90s, all our hoods are gentrified, meaning most of our hoods are mixed.
That's a big fact. Blazers, we got a bunch of Spanish Blazers.
But our hood where we live at, like our
Oh, you
project,
talking about projects? Hell yeah.
cause look at my projects behind me, pink houses. We got Spanish and black in my projects.
Shit, nigga, I was in Polo Grounds, right up there, Washington Heights. We had Puerto Ricans and Dominicans in mine.
Oh, okay. So I'm just trying to see where it can, I like to give benefit of the doubt, or I like to be straightforward with things. So I just want to, sometimes I try to see another person's perspective and see what they're saying. But it just don't make no sense from that side. So that's the reason why I bring it up, because I say, hold up, my DM is going crazy right now. As we speak, my DM is on fire. But what I'm saying is, this is why, and this is what I think.
John Woo.
John, yeah, I see.
And they said most of the original Blazers are Latin. Pistol Peters have Latin. 64 grams of that. Ooh. That's a big fact, Mo. That's a big fact, Blazer. And he ain't telling no lies. Mac is Hispanic. Not Hispanic.
And he's Haitian.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Like when you try to use race. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I can't. I gotta keep it on one time. So they say what they won't do for blood. You'll try anything and you won't give up. You know what I'm saying? Dottie, Billy Blocks. What I'm saying is this, bro. I'm gonna reach a year.
Same this.
You heard?
You what? Say it again.
I'm gonna reach a year home.
Got you.
Right? A year. You know what I'm saying? I done been in contact with Gould, anybody for my whole bid. I was locked up. You know what I mean? Now,
Magoo Spanish.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm saying, but what I'm saying is oppression has no distinction besides what makes its cause. Am I right or wrong?
100% right.
So it has no distinction but what makes its cause. And because of that, it's what makes it authentic. Meaning that later on, a person can't change what's already been written.
You can't.
You can't change what's already been written. It's written in stone. You can't change it.
It's impossible.
Many will try for their own personal benefit.
But how?
You can't change history, bro.
That's insanity.
History is history.
Yeah, but that's insanity trying to change history. That's insanity.
Yeah.
It really is. How do you change it? How do you attempt to change it? By putting falsified information? That's insanity.
Because my thing is like if a person goes, yeah, that's a fact. Loyalty is everything. I was right there. Because I never saw race. I never saw that. I saw a group of people that were unified, and that because they got too big, they started to become oppressive. And I saw people of all races that were against that. And because of that, dudes started doing their thing. Know what I'm saying? So when you do a separatist move that way, that's a dub. I mean, listen, you can't teach everybody the truth. Facts, Judas Tone, I appreciate you, bro. Like you can't give everybody the truth, because a lot of people, they just so stuck on following that they're gonna just go blindly into oblivion. That's just how they're gonna be. But
Some people don't want the truth, and it's right there in their face. They don't want it.
yeah, they don't want the truth. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Yeah.
Facts, John Woo. I be knowing.
Mm.
I be knowing. I remember when I came down from up north and I went to the full building and SI, I was the only one that was allowed outside with SI. Cause SI had blasted so many heads down there in one main being that they was not letting nobody, when he go to the shower, they lock everything down and they escort him to the shower. I was the only person that they let where my cell door was open and I came out and went right in his cell. And I'm in his cell like, yo, son, what's up? What's this? What's this on your neck? And he was like, yo, he was telling me about the movement. I was like, word. And he was like, yo, I gotta get you. You gotta be. And I was over here like, nah, hold on, son, hold on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And he was trying hard. And I was like, hold on. And then when I turned adult, and I was around like Shower, because Shower, rest in peace. Shower was like my right hand right there, Shower. You know what I'm saying? And I was with him then, and I saw everybody doing they movement stuff. So I said, yo, I'm with the movement, bro. Let's get it. I'm already shooting everything anyway. So what's up? I'm already on my Billy the Kid. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. So, yo, shout out to Wayno. Yo, I love Wayno, man. Wayno, shout out to Wayno and the sister. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I had a good talk with Wayno earlier. Me and Wayno was kicking it. And Wayno with that same smile. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I love Wayno, man. You know what I mean? Shout out Bad Vibe. Shout out Bookie Stone. Shout out Wildlife. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know, they stay doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate them for that. That's that real 1B, 1 South shit right there. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Shout out Johnny Blaze too. SI made Benji Homie in one main facts. Yeah, I know John Woo. They found out I was a dope. They got me up out of there. That's how I made it to HDM. I already had A to do it in full main. And they blamed me and Johnny for that one. So they just said, no, kick him out, send him to the adult because he adult already, and put him in one upper. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's crazy because I foresaw all of this. I foresaw all of this. It was in my peripheral. A lot of times when you sit there, you think, you see things in your peripheral, even things that you don't like. You don't want to see those things, but you got no choice. You got to see them. They come in your peripheral and they say to you, look. Facts, we was all hearing about you before you became Blood, Wildcat. That's a fact, John Woo. I know. I've been popping heads. In the full building alone. And they hated me because I was doing the adults dirty. I was an adolescent, and there was some supposedly thorough adult dudes that came through the building, and I yapped them. Why? Took their shine. So they was mad at me because I was an adolescent. You know what I'm saying? talking all this, yeah, when I catch you, I'm gonna kill you, and all this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, I'm rocking their shine to the visit. I'm on a visit with the shine on, like, yo, what's popping? But yo, what you think, bro? What you think? What you think, Murder? Do you think that all the sacrificing and the stuff that we did, it boils down to this?
I think it's a bunch of bullshit. I think people losing focus of what blood is.
Yeah.
I think
I don't think.
I think they lost it already.
I think that's what I think. I think they lost it.
I think they forgot what a lot of y'all paved the way and did.
Yeah, I think that some people are losing it, bro. And that comes with age. I understand that for some people, but some people are losing it, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you put blood with in a race category. Shit, some of the biggest was Hispanic.
I mean, cause look, all we trying to do is we trying to educate the people without having to tell them any lies. Cause whatever flaws is there is done because people are human.
Yeah, you can't change it.
You can't change it.
Just do
I
better.
mean, if a person wasn't going in that hard, so you wasn't going in that hard, but you was going in. That's cool.
That's it. Stay in your lane. You ain't got to be no bigger than that.
Because you had the chance to go extra hard before. So if you didn't do it before and you was all right, you all right. Ain't nobody's not saying nothing bad.
Just saying you didn't do that there.
Exactly.
That all.
That's it.
Jim Stone is solid. Facts. GG Spanish. Big facts.
Oh shit, Gemstone, what's popping, bro? Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I love all my homies. You heard, Scrap?
You're
and
right.
I'm like this. I show love to all my homies until somebody get out of line. That's a different story. I don't care who you is. You get out of line, you get out of line. But my shit is, I'm not changing nothing when it comes to me and you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That ain't supposed to change. Nobody gets in between that. Nobody gets around that. Nobody gets nowhere near that. Because that's when you're loyal. Am I right or wrong?
That's 100.
If you loyal to your bro, that means nothing comes in between you and your bro. Nothing. There's a big stop sign right there. Hold up. Nah.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're official like that and you are 100% on it still. See, you can't hate because I'm still on it. I'm still on it. Brotherly love overrides oppression and destruction. I'm still on it. The rules ain't changing.
They should. That's what you signed up for.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact, John Woo. Man, John Woo be on his shit, yo.
Yo, John Woo was a real blazer. John Woo be on his shit.
He knows his shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just a fact, bro. See, the B's was getting twisted, bro. It's the B. And that's because dudes come out of left field with the craziness. You ever see in the movies, right? I just saw a movie yesterday. The dude was a DA. It's called Reasonable Doubt. You ever seen that movie, Reasonable Doubt?
No, I ain't see it.
Reasonable Doubt is with Samuel L. Jackson and some other dude, right? And the dude is a DA. On his way home, he hits a dude, right?
Yeah.
He hits the dude, runs him over. So he stops. He gets out the whip, and he sees that dude is all messed up. So he's like, he wants to call on his phone, but he don't want to get in trouble. So he goes to the payphone and calls at somebody else and leaves the scene. Not knowing that the reason he hit the dude was because he was running from another dude that was twisting, that was trying to stab his ass up. You heard?
I'm listening to you.
So now what happens is that the dude ends up being the prosecutor in the case for the dude that they found his body in the trunk, right? And he gets that dude out because he thinks that he died because he hit him with the car. He didn't know that the dude was already dying because son had stabbed him up.
So he hit a dead man already.
Yeah, and the dude got the DA dude to go to jail. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Jay Breezy, Fireborough, you seen that, right?
So
the reason I say that is because of this. Right? Peep the drama. So now, if someone comes out and says a speech in front of a bunch of ignorant people, and I'm not saying ignorant because they're stupid, I'm saying ignorant because they're not aware. Right? If that person comes out and makes a speech in front of those people are going to go by what? The words that he's saying or the method of how he's saying the words?
The words that he's saying. Say it again.
I say the method of how he's saying the words.
Why you say that?
Because a lot of times it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You see what I'm saying? And because how you say it can be perceived in so many different ways, all it does is causes confusion and calamity. Because what happens is it becomes one agenda after another agenda after another agenda. It becomes a confusion state of agendas that can't agree on one.
I got you.
Then that divides the masses.
It still comes from the words.
Yeah, so it divides the masses, and then throughout the masses, it causes confusion. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you. I'm in with you.
So this is why I be on it like, yo, like, there's no need for that. Ain't no need for that because, as a fact, John Woo, actions is everything. Ain't no need for that because at the end of the day, we still got a cause to uphold. Nothing is going to change.
The only thing gonna change is the person that's trying to change it.
05 Comstock.
That's the only part. 05 Comstock.
Edgar Delgado.
My opinion, whatever everyone else is.
You're right, Edgar Delgado.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. But you know what I think of? I think about the youngins.
That's being misled.
That's my problem. Because I'm not a selfish thinker. I think about the young brothers that get misled by that.
That's coming up thinking all that bullshit is the truth. It is not.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, I go to Wash Heights. They love me up there.
It's called planting the seed.
It's a fact. You see, when people try to say that something about you betraying your own kind, there is no kind. That's a separatist method of thinking to cause controversy,
division,
which brings more visitors to randomly opinionate what they see and hear.
Causes division, self-division.
That's a fact. You know, shout out Pistol Pete, man.
Big facts.
Shout out Mark Cross, as always. That's my right hand right there.
Gambino.
That's a fact. Shout out Gambino. You already know that.
Big
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? But I say this, bro. Sometimes it's like that song by Jazz Effects. You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But half of these niggas direct themselves already. They still stuck in 92.
Yo, your best style salute. And yo, like sometimes I look and I'm yo, you hear me murder? Sometimes I look and I'm like, for real? Oh no, he didn't.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Something and I say to myself and I go like, some sad shit right there. But at the end of the day, I say to myself, I say, you know what? These people ain't stupid that are not trolls.
Yeah.
And I know that they see and they can tell authenticity from misleading prophecy. See what I'm saying?
Real shit from bullshit.
Basically.
Yeah.
You know, and salute to all the homies, bro.
Shout out Billy Gordo in the building.
Billy Gordo, salute. 9 shots. You know what I mean? Salute to all the homies, man. Ladybug, salute.
Ladybug, Brimside, James S. Got a lot of people in the building.
See my babies up in here. You know what I'm saying? John Woo said it will never be a wave like the original Blood wave, just like it will never be a wave like the original Sex Money Murder wave. Facts. Yeah, I be knowing, bro.
Shit, he hit that one. He hit that on the head.
Yeah. You know why? You know why? Because at the end of the day, dudes can't unify without a struggle. I repeat, dudes can't unify without a struggle. And without you forcing them. And that's not good. Because if you got to force unification, because that's the way it looks like, don't it, Murder?
Yeah, you got to force
everything. If you my man, right? You my man. And we've been through shit together. But then years down the line, I flip on you over some stupid stuff. How would you think? You'd be like, what?
Yeah, shit's stupid.
You was never my man. You understand what I'm saying?
Or nigga could be caught up in his feelings on some old fuck shit. Sometimes, you know, we got to sit a nigga down and talk sometimes. Sometimes you got to sit a nigga down and pick his brain at. You know what I mean? Because some people got different motives and they know where we come from. That's how we thinking. But we in a whole different age now. Some niggas then graduated with these young niggas. So they thinking they part of these young niggas. So you got to sit a nigga down and see where his mind at. And if a nigga mind there, then it's fuck you.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, some people adapt in with this young shit. So some people don't know they really causing harm or doing fuck shit because they ain't nobody addressing them. When a nigga let you do fuck shit forever, you get accustomed to doing fuck shit until somebody address you and pull that shit to your face. Nigga see it stink. And if he don't, then it's fuck him. That's just the way it go. Sometimes you got to work with some niggas. Some niggas you got to work with. Some niggas you could just kick the bucket straight from the rip.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm with you all the way.
Yeah, man, I mean, like I said, shout out to Wayno, bro. Because me and Wayno had a good talk earlier. Wayno was like, I'm glad he had to go and check it out for himself.
Yeah, shout out to the homie.
You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted him to make sure he know it's not me, bro. It's not me. Before was no slip-ups or internet. Yeah. It's a fact.
Shit, before it was pull up. I see you 3 o'clock after school.
You know what I'm saying?
It was always face to face. It wasn't none of this shit.
That's a fact. Because the ideology didn't come This is where it tests with your friendship. This is where your friendship gets tested. When a dude that got a block puts 3 friends together on that block to hustle. Because what he did was he made them competitive against each other. So by causing that competition, now they forgot who they are to each other. Because now they're thinking of the successes of the bread. So it's a manipulation game that happens when someone says, well, you can get rich through this, and you can get deals through this, and you can do this through that. Then they're like, oh, well, the hell with him. He's just my man from jail. This is where I'm going to go. I want to get this paper. I want to do this. I want to make them think that I'm the one, that I'm the deal. I'm the one that breaks it down. I'm the King Kong.
Then you forgot where your morals lie. You forgot the oath you picked up.
Facts. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you on that. Your morals are different.
Yeah. That's what kills it. That's when friendships get tested, and then you say, hold up. You know, loyalty there, yo. That's a fact, Assassin PX. Where the loyalty at? Ace Boogie, Southside Jamaica, Queens, Brat, Albany in the building. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, man, we ain't racist at all, man. We love our black, Spanish, white. We love all our people. Because all our people is all our people. There's no such thing as one class of people. Whoa, Boss Don. Hold on, I gotta pin that joint. I gotta pin that.
Wow, that's deep.
That? You saw that?
That's deep. That's the truth, though.
Shout out Boss Don 97. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's the truth.
He said if a lot of people must know, a lot of New York Puerto Ricans joined the nation because we were also getting oppressed by the Land Kings. That gang was founded by immigrant Latinos.
Facts. From Chicago, King Blood and them niggas, all them niggas.
Yeah. A lot of New York Puerto Ricans always had issues with Latinos. They came from Puerto Rico, Cuba, or the Dominican Republic because we grew up in the projects and in the boroughs, so we did not agree. Facts. Did that.
That's deep.
No, but it's true. Facts. Some of us will go by what we see, know, what we talk, busting our guns for one another. Then we know who's who. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my PJs, man. Pink Houses in the building. East New York. Shout out the Boogie Down Bronx in the building. You know what I'm saying? Punch that like button on your way in. Let it know that like button gonna get dented tonight. We throwing it in the garbage. Chicago LK movement was way different than New York LK. That's a fact. I heard that too from official LK that I know.
Yeah, it was. They brought a line up there to New York. Niggas was moving crazy.
Yeah.
That Lower East Side.
That's a fact. Now, the reason I titled this, right? The reason I titled this, if you walk too close to the edge, you're bound to fall in the river. The reason I titled this that is because a lot of times when you're so focused on one thing, but that one thing that you're focusing on contains too many risks, you're forgetting that the risks add up. and later turn out to be the reason why you don't succeed. Because that's what happens. New York Ricans are from here. Puerto Rico was raised differently. They were in some of different vibes. Yeah, I know. I be knowing. That's like being Dominican from here and a Dominican from Dominican Republic.
They don't accept them.
They got different swags.
Yeah, and they're not accepted by each other. They call them different. They treat them different.
Yeah.
People gotta know, man. Oppression is oppression.
Yeah, oppression is
Oppression. Oppression don't have a race.
that's a fact. Oppression has no race.
No, hell no.
Oppression is the act of oppressing, no matter who you are. You could have 5 different people from 5 different races oppressing. The only thing they got in common is that they're oppressing.
And
Like Jamaicans are from the Caribbean, matter of fact.
Yeah. That splash, my nigga splash.
Huh?
Nigga wildlife.
Where's Wildlife at? He in there?
10 minutes. He said 10 minutes he coming on.
Hold up. Jermaine.
I heard that name before, John Woo.
Okay, here we go. Look at that. In Jamaica, where it located in the Caribbean, Black Cubans make up about 1/3 of the country's population. You heard that?
Say it again.
They say, are Jamaicans Black or Latino? It says Jamaicans are descendants of the Caribbean. Black Cubans make up about 1/3 of that country's population.
That's crazy.
Black Cubans.
My boy G's in the building. Shout out my nigga G's. Said Black Cubans.
Yeah. I just looked it up. You know what I'm saying? Black Cubans. That's a fact. Cloud King Media, he said we mix. Same thing as Haiti. Yeah, Haiti's the same way.
St. Croix, all of Caribbean islands.
It's all mixed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Scully and them, they're the ones that popped off. They popped off first because Shower got hit. Shower got hit in C-95. Scully went and hit he popped off where he was at. That's crazy, yo. I looked that up just now, you heard? Shout out to my son Scully. He just hit me up too. He just asked me if I was good. Shout out to Black Lions. Haiti, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, all one. Yeah, that's a fact, Assassin BX. We all mixed, cat. That's a fact.
Oh, yeah.
We all mixed, bro.
Everybody mixed down there.
Everybody mixed, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, the only people that think that they ain't mixed, those are the ones that make movies like The Golden Child and all that old shit.
Yo, this nigga said like The Golden Child and shit like that.
They could be running around like The Golden Child, you heard?
Touching butterflies and shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's a fact, Lucifer Brim. He said correct. I'm gonna pin that one. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter. At the end of the day, we all human, and as far as I'm concerned, you either blood or not. Simple. That's fit that.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Splash Alka was popping. Shout out my nigga Scully too. He just hit me up. That's a fact. Yo, man, you know what I respect about my chat? A lot of these people are educated, you heard? You heard, Murder?
Say it again.
One thing I respect about the chat is a lot of these people are educated. Like, they ain't stupid.
Hell yeah. Now you got a smart chat. And they on grown men, grown woman time. They on some gangster shit.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that right there. Ain't no bullshit. You got some smart motherfuckers in there that know they shit. See, you can't trick these homies in here. You can't trick them.
That's a fact.
A little culture. What up, boy?
Yo, you see? John Woo, look what John Woo said. The Jamaicans started first in the adults, but the adolescents, we had our own movement popping on everyone, even the adults, was food to us. Wow,
yeah, that's a fact. Lord Library, motherfucking that's all, hell yeah, corridor, anywhere.
Everywhere we do them adults dirty. You heard? We washing them adults up.
Oh, hell yeah. Especially when they stopped the adolescents from getting cigarettes. You know we was tight. And we had to go to them niggas to get it. Shit.
Yeah, that's a fact, Assassin BX. I said, Cat, you don't got yes, man.
Word. Facts.
Yeah, Best Style said, we're not trolls. This chat different. That's a fact. It's a sample, you heard?
That's the type of channel you want. Real motherfuckers. That's what's up. Shout out to the whole chat.
Word, shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's why I appreciate the chat, yo. Because we got a lot of people that's on point, that were there. That's what I like. I like people that were there, like Best Style, Jay Breezy, Loyalty Over Everything, John Woo. Like I be knowing they had to be there because the stuff that they know, they could have only been there to know those things. You heard? You heard, Murder?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a fact.
Yeah, they could have only been there to know those things, bro.
That nigga John Woo, he was there.
I know he was. Jay Breezy Five Borough too.
Yeah, they was there.
Yo, Cat, ones you made adult. How did the young ones look at you after? Laugh out, yeah. The adolescents like, yo, them niggas is bugging. They like, yo, nigga, Cat, you have to adult nigga upstairs, you have to shine. And went on the VI floor rocking it, like, what's up? Come through, pop up. That's a fact. They stopped letting the adults eat with us too.
Hell yeah,
Adults
they did that with us.
And we started popping them in the mess hall and all that. That's a fact.
Shit, I remember at one point they started feeding us at the house in Marfoloa.
Yeah, they started bringing the Walmart.
Out of the 4 building, they started bringing that shit to us, Marfoloa.
They was doing that in the morning. For 2 upper and for 4 main, they was doing that. We was getting the warmer in the morning so that dudes don't get up, you know, on the wrong side of the bed and pop off early in the morning while the shift is changing. So they would bring the food. They would bring the food to the crib. And everybody will eat either in the day room or in their cell or in the hallway or whatever.
Hell yeah.
The mad dudes used to be popping off early in the morning. These what dudes was popping off. Edgar Delgado said, want the truth, we are all black according to our true ancestry. All the divisions some people talk about is nonsense. Yo, Cat, I remember one time. I got 120 days Bing time and gave Captain Sanchez 1 bundle and got me out. Yeah, Captain Sanchez. Yo, Captain Sanchez was good for that. You heard?
I fought with that Bailey here and there.
Nah,
You know,
that Bailey, man.
That Bailey let me get about the Bing, man.
Word?
Yeah, that nigga got me about the Bing, man.
Nah, that Bailey got on some bull when he started coming down to the 1B on the search downs. Other than that, I never had no problem before. I had to lay his ass out.
Yeah, I heard about that. Hey, yo, you remember the three sisters? Well, you was probably out of there by then. The Calabras sisters and the mother.
Oh, yeah.
Man, listen.
Nice. They had the Gadunga though.
Yeah, it was hella ass. It was hella ass. Yeah, fuck it.
Hell yeah. That's a fact. Yo, hey, yo, you hear me? Miss Callahan had 4 low or 4 minute.
Okay.
And then they moved her upstairs to 4 upper.
Okay. Yeah, I had them in the 4 building. And I think I seen one in the Beacon before. But yeah, they was in the 4 building with me.
That's a fact. It was in the 4 building.
Hell yeah.
It was in the 4 building for real. Hey, yo, Pistol Game said his chicken parmesan banging.
That nigga Pistol Game nuts. Homemade sauce, my nigga.
Hey, yo, let me find out Pistol Game trying to test the one. I'm about to put another cooking joint up. That one did pretty good.
And Pistol Game said he got the homemade sauce.
Yeah,
Shout out to Pistol Gang, my nigga. Say you want some smoke, Billy.
5 months and 11 days in New York City. Venezuela Reyes is in New York? Let me find out.
Oh, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Not after all the shit you told me, Venezuela. Fuck you doing back in New York? Now Mr. 9 bodies and 13 shots.
Man.
Yeah, all right.
That's
find out you been in Queens all this time, nigga.
He was in Jackson Heights?
That nigga was in Mall. He was over there by LaGuardia, man.
Hey, yo, look at Corey King's $150. He said, Wildcat, you already know I got the oxtails on lock.
Hey, yo, these niggas won't smoke, man. You gonna have to go to the grill, man. Something. You had to go to the bacon sheet. These niggas ain't playing tonight.
Hey, yo, they coming through right now. They flooding the gates, you heard?
Hey, yo, they on the gate now. Look, where them cooking videos at? Oh, they on it.
Hey, yo, salute, Big Mac. Hey, yo, don't lie. I got the cooking joint. I got another one coming.
Oh, shit. I see a battle, man. I'm going to have to start getting.
You got to come through. Come through.
All right.
Rachel Ray got tagged on my last one, you heard?
I'm gonna have to do one of my seafood specials then, man. I see y'all niggas playing over here. All right.
Oh, I did the seafood. I think my next one's gonna be my wings, waffles, and something else. I just gotta think of it. But wings and waffles is one of my next joints. No batter on the wings. Them wings gotta get seasoned. You want people to be licking their lips, so you know.
No batter.
That's how you know whose skills is better.
All right, we gonna see.
I'm talking about when they licking their fingers. Oh no, but yeah, the cooking part too. Yeah.
Let the Jack Mac. Nah, man, no more Jack Mac right now.
The Jack Mac.
Yeah, I'll be still making shindigs and shit, man.
Hey, yo,
G's. I see niggas get cut for shebangs.
Hey, yo, G's up, put the Doritos in the tuna.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, salute. On Allentown in the building. Salute Allentown. John Almonte in the building. Yeah, I was living in Allentown for a year. I had mad fun out there. Magoo. Magoo's in the building. Shout out Magoo, man. I love my dog, man. I miss her, man. I miss Magoo, man. All right, that's my dog right there.
Solid dude.
Hell yeah, Magoo. Yeah, Magoo, my son, you heard? Magoo and Audi, both of them were good homies, you heard?
Yeah, facts.
G's up said Allentown like New York. Yeah, Allentown, I liked it, Allentown, no lie. I had mad fun in Allentown. Allentown and Charlotte. Liberty Street and 12. I was living in the hotel trailer. That's how I was at on Hamilton. Hey, Jay Breezy said he got the crackhead soup, noodles, and Doritos. Yo, but you gotta put.
We need the Slim Jims, man.
Hold up, Pistol Game said, "Cat, not for nothing. Those crab cakes didn't look homemade. Nah, they were made already. Crab cakes were made already. I just had it on fryer. But I know how to make them though. That shit is easy.
Nigga try to call you crab cakes out, man.
Cat, I go back, yo. Green, 1992, when goo wasn't blood. Oh, okay. That's a fact. Yeah. That's a fact. Yo, Longtown said he was making cheesecakes. Oh, like the beef stick. Yo, I was still liking the beef stick.
Fuck yeah. Still roasting bitches.
Yeah.
He was making cheesecake in the feds. Bad motherfucker, Longtown.
Nah, yo, I ain't gonna lie, Scrap. They were making cheesecakes, all kinds of cakes, yo. In the feds.
Yeah.
Yo, them dudes is different with it, bro. Different. It was coming back with cheesecakes when I was like, yo, this is so good, it's dangerous. Word the mother. I just take a little piece like, yo, this is so good, it's dangerous. I ain't messing with that. It tastes too good.
Nigga fuck around get hurt over a piece of cake.
Nah, man, that shit tastes like you eat it, you take around like 10 steps, sit down, rub your belly, and you don't wake up. I ain't messing with that. That's too good to eat. I ain't messing with that. Oh, Gemstone, the metal table. Oh, that's a fact. When we was in the port, we used to scrape the paint off the metal of the bed all the way down to the silver. Then we used to take the toilet paper and wrap it around our hands and flip it inside out. And then take the pencil, break it into 3 pieces. Take 2 pieces and tie a little tissue around them. And then, take the 2 pieces, stick it in the socket. Take the 1 piece, tie the tissue around it, and touch the 2 pieces, and the fire used to come out.
Set your shit on fire, yeah.
And then we used to light the bun, and the fire used to come out from the middle of the toilet paper being wrapped up. The fire used to come up the middle, and we used to put it on a silver top that comes from the juice. You peel it back, and you had the books all the way up to the top. And then that used to be a grill. We used to throw butter on there, fry the bread. When the food used to come, remix. We used to remix that. They giving us spaghetti, some shit called yakisoba. I'm like, yakisoba.
Yeah.
I'm throwing that on the grill. I'm gonna put yesterday's green beans in there. I'm gonna mix this joint up. I'm gonna tell the porter to give me some sazon, put it in my bread. I'm good money. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Need somebody to switch over to.
Huh?
Nigga said, Billy said, who said cheesecake? Nigga, Billy said, did somebody say cheesecake?
Salute, Malachi Davis.
That nigga Billy want to see, yeah. Nigga, Billy wants some cheesecake.
Hey, yo, Billy, you gotta go get that cheesecake from damn. I forgot the name of that joint. Sonia's or Gracio's or whatever the hell. The hell was her name? Sue's?
What you talking about?
Oh, tell them to go to the House of Cheesecakes.
Tell them to go to Junior's.
Who? Oh, Junior's. Yeah, Junior's.
Go down to Junior's.
Hey, yo, I couldn't even remember the name. I said the House of Cheesecake, yo.
Shit.
Yeah,
now that nigga wants some of that gel, that fat joint. So you gotta go to Big Sandy for that, my nigga.
Yeah, nah, you don't want to go to Big Sandy's for no cheesecake.
Junior's played out. My nigga said Junior's played out, man. Big Sandy's in.
Junior? Yeah, but Junior's is still the best, they said.
Facts.
For cheesecake?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Junior's is the best, yo. Junior's is the best. Everybody done tuned in. Yo,
see. Oh shit.
They heard World Food, they up in the building right now.
Hennessy said that nigga antennas went out.
Hey, yo, punch that like button if you hungry.
Word, hit that like button.
Hit that like button if you hungry, yo.
You want some cheesecake, hit that like button.
That's a fact. That's a 50 to that. Know what I'm saying? Mr. Pep, 718, salute. Look, oh, Cheesecake Factory. That's what I meant to say. The Cheesecake Factory, you heard? Yeah, they got one out here too. That
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, we got one down here.
Best time my phone down. Hey yo, Jeff Soda Silent said he still make his rice in the microwave, you heard?
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Hey yo, Jeff Soda Silent got joked. Yo, he said he throw it in the microwave.
You know some bullshit still.
Hey yo, J.E. Moneybag got green faces up there.
Cheesecake Factory. Oh, that 190. That 190 was serious.
Oh, wait, Kennessy's up in here? Where Kennessy at?
Yo, drop the link. Hey, yo, Ken, come on up in here, man. Start this nigga up tonight.
Where Kennessy at? Hold up. There, yo, Kennessy. Come through to the PJs, man. You good, man. We in pink houses right now, man. You all right? Caveman side, you heard? Shout out my nigga Muss. Free my nigga Tut. There he is. There he is. He said, give me a second, man. I got a refill.
Oh, he did too. He definitely did.
Oh, Jim? Oh, Jim said he tried to come in too. Yeah, remember that? The metal hot pot and the stingers. Hell yeah.
Had to stick that shit in the toilet.
Yeah. I used to burn them stingers out all the time too. I used to have to
blow your chicken up.
Yeah.
I used
to stay hold up, I see the Billy in the building. Billy, what's poppin', bro?
What's poppin'?
Us, never them. What it look like? The pot. See the shit cook right.
You know, man, I'm fresh off work, man, on my way home to make some meat today. I hope.
Cheesecake.
Uh-oh. You about to cook?
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's poppin' with y'all? What's poppin', P?
Hey, shit, man. Same shit, man.
We were just
different. Salute, wild life. Shit, my nigga wasn't in the home.
What's up? What's up, Billy?
What's poppin',
what
bro?
Up, man?
Salute, Eastside, my nigga. Billy Love, baby.
All the time. Yo, I heard you. I heard once they said cheesecakes, you ran to the motherfucking chat.
No, I was already in here. But once I heard cheesecake, I was like, motherfucker said cheesecake? All right, now the conversation gets spicy now. Conversation gets spicy now. Now nigga said cheesecake. My turn to talk.
Yeah, I don't know who's part of the cheesecake conversation.
That nigga said cheesecake. I was like, where's Walter?
You heard?
Hey, you been on.
I was like, what's poppin', bro?
What's poppin'? You heard? Hey, not yo.
Hey, yo, how was wifey birthday, bro?
Man, it was beautiful, man.
That's good.
Hey, yo, what's up with Mark Cross? You think it's love or what?
Yeah, he all right, man. He get transfer soon. Hopefully, he come closer.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
That's a fact, bro. I gotta salute my son, Mark. I gotta holler at my boy, y'all. I know he was bugging to hear from me, like to know that I'm out here and all that. That's my brother. What's poppin',
What's
though?
up with y'all? Ain't
Nah, we
nothing.
were just kicking it, man. You know what I'm saying? Earlier we was thinking about, you know,
Wildcat was on here talking about making mufungos and shit. Wildlife.
now I'm talking about,
You go.
I'm talking about, waffles and wings, you heard?
Yo, let me mute up right quick. I'm still here though.
All right. Waffles and wings, you heard?
Hey yo, he said he had the Waffle House fucked up fresh from the bay. You heard me?
He probably did. He ain't got that name Wildcat for nothing.
Nah,
Here go Mr. 808.
What up, y'all? What up?
what's
What's
up,
poppin', King?
Ken?
Nothing, man. What's up to the panel? What's up, all y'all, man? What's up to the chat?
Same shit, different day, bro.
We chilling today.
Yeah, y'all fucked up and said cheesecake, man.
Yeah, you already know.
Really, antennas went up like a motherfucker.
You know that, nigga. You know that.
Yeah.
Nigga said
Yo,
cheesecake.
hey,
Hold up.
yo,
Had to
Wildlife,
hit the
what
honey.
cheesecake joint you
Yeah. Huh?
what cheesecake joint you be going to?
Cheesecake. I buy that shit wherever the hell it got it at. I ain't
Yeah.
got no specific one.
Nah, Wildlife. Nah, Wildlife. You can't be doing
Not
that
that
shit, bro.
Julian shit.
If you gonna eat cheesecake, you gotta eat that shit right, bro. You can't buy
I'm
cheesecake.
not going all the
Hey,
way.
yo, hold
I'm
up.
not going all the way to Brooklyn just for some goddamn cheesecake. That ain't
You
happening.
damn skippy.
Yo,
Yeah.
Wildlife said if they got it in the Habibis, I'm getting it.
Nah, not that neither.
Wildcat is gonna go to the corner store and buy a fucking Twinkie and go in the house and go put some crab cheese on that motherfucker. Hey, man, cheesecake.
Oh hell no, Twinkies no good. He only got the Twinkie in
Really
the
got a doctorate in food, so he know what he talking about.
Yeah, he
Really
go.
got a
I'm just
doctorate
saying
in
that's Wildcat. Yo, you heard he's outdated anyway. Hey, you gonna
That
make
shit
it
is a
go
classic right there. What's poppin' though?
Ain't shit.
Hey yo, homie, yo, Wildlife.
Yo,
What is you, Dominican or Puerto Rican?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rock.
Oh,
Yeah, but that even Dominican, like, listen, man, you gonna try to draw me into this. All right, so now look, you drawing me into something, homie. Like, come on.
nah, I'm just saying.
Listen.
Hey yo, I had to ask.
You ever did the significance of why they call Puerto Ricans Boricuas?
Nope.
You ever did the history on the Caribbeans, period?
Yeah.
All right, well, none of these countries existed under them current names until the African slave trade.
Correct.
Puerto Rico is Borinquen. Santo Domingo is Quisqueya. That is named by the Arawaks, the Indians that was there prior to the Europeans getting there.
Right.
During the cross-Atlantic, the African slave trade, when they interbreeded and made rape, damn near killed all the Indians and was raping the African women. That's how we're to say you Spanish is that's a language, and to say you're a race, that's a nationality. There's no such thing as a Puerto Rican race or Dominican race or none of that.
Right. You either Spaniard or you're
That's
American.
nationalities. Those is nationalities. We didn't have that Puerto Rican flag until the conquerors came and planted their flags on our soil. So prior to them coming with the African slave trade, you could basically say Puerto Rico didn't exist, Santo Domingo didn't exist. None of that existed under its current name. It was called Quisqueya and Borinquen. That's why we call Boricuas.
Damn, you learn something new every day. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
and
you know,
under the law,
walking dictionary.
Cat,
What up, bro?
and
I'm
Cat,
good. What,
Cat,
nigga?
you know the law, right, Cat?
What's
So
good? Hell yeah. Yo, I
what's
just
the
dropped a new
case where it
single last
said
week, bro.
if you got one pint of black African blood, you consider it a nigga? It was a U.S. Supreme Court case.
Huh?
It was a U.S. Supreme Court case where it said if you got 1 pint of African blood, you considered a nigga, and therefore they do not have to respect your rights.
I remember that too. That's crazy.
What the hell is that case, man? And what the
I can't
fuck is
remember
the
the
name of
name
that
of it,
case,
but
man?
I remember that.
So then when people say race and all of that, like that's the divide tactics. That's people that don't know their history.
Yep, that's a
I can't
decisive.
speak on anything prior to 95. I know about me. When I came home and I planted my flag, you understand, it's like in 95, right? So from 95 on, I knowledgeable about all of that. Any politics, I avoid all that bullshit. But as far as history goes, my thing is, why would I turn Latin King Nieta or Trinitario, right? When I came off the streets and some of my big homies was black. And guess what? I don't peel in the summer, motherfucker. I get dark as shit. I don't peel.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's that melanin in our blood. Like they can't take that from us.
they can't.
So
They
my thing is, why
trying
would I
though.
turn? So now my thing was, why would I gravitate towards any other organization when me knowing the Spanish language and me seeing the racism that they played, and I'm looking at these dudes like, oh homie, you Latin King, but you from my hood. So a lot of the dudes that's in our hood, I see you grew up with blacks. So now you in jail and you talk about you don't like blacks. Who's fake here? Who's selling they people out really? Like,
Wow,
you understand?
that's crazy.
How you gonna be how you gonna be any of these organizations and talk about you don't like black, but when you go fucking home, your fucking co-defendant is black. So who's being real to who? I picked up this flag because that's what was real to myself.
Yeah, because you can't say you. Yeah, like you said, you ask, what did he say when you asked him that?
Gotcha. Fact, bro.
As far as what?
Hey, what did he say when you asked him
I
that
don't
question?
actually like a lot of them dudes that was Latin King, Neta, or Trinitario that was from my hood. A lot of them niggas ratted on me. I don't fuck with them niggas.
Damn. Then they turned around and told on
Mm.
Yeah, it's just the point. Is just I used to see the group like, come on, before being turned. I already had my name from the street, so before I even turned Damo, like you understand, I'm seeing the group up and shit like that, and these niggas is talking like, yeah, fuck this Coppola and all this other shit, and I'm like, nigga, you the same nigga that's out on the motherfucking on the abs slinging with this nigga. And you coming to jail and you picked up a flag and all of a sudden you got to get in this group and let these motherfuckers dictate your mind or how you think or how you approach or treat another person.
That's crazy.
How y'all feeling?
How about the other way around?
So listen, the whole topic is to talk about race, to talk about any of that, and that divisive thing is people have to do their history and know where we evolved from. Because in order to know where the fuck you going, you got to know where you came from.
Facts, Alan Chang.
And let me give you another prime example. Haiti and Santo Domingo is on the same island, right? You know why Haiti is so suppressed up to this day? Because they the first African nation in the West over here that won their independence, and they defeated a general, Napoleon, that they never fucking, these white motherfuckers idolize him up to this day. That's why up to this day they keep fucking Haiti suppressed. Toussaint
because they beat Napoleon. Yeah.
Toussaint L'Ouverture overthrew Napoleon and kicked France out of Haiti. And it's on the same island. So why their economy is worse off than Santo Domingo is because these motherfucking These white people, they will never let that nation rise up.
Yeah.
Got you.
They still tight about
Yeah,
that law
but
that they took from the post.
So basically, what you say is that when you came home, nobody told you that, yo, this is a movement that's signified for one race. If you come in here, you come at your own risk. They ain't tell you that.
I don't know. I can't speak on nothing prior to
I'm
95
talking about
because
you.
I'm getting everything that I got, everything I learned. I got it from y'all. So then you understand?
Facts. And that was what
Everything
year?
I learned.
And what year was that?
95 and on.
All right. So from 95 and on, when you came home, did you see something that said that this was designated for a certain
No,
race?
but we can't act ignorant to say that they wasn't that it's a systematic racism that's instilled in our people that we can't act ignorant to the fact that even like Cat, we had problems with our own homies because they felt this way. They had their own built it because the system raised them like that. They wasn't knowledgeable of history and none of that to think different. Remember, the school systems up to this day still teach people that Christopher Columbus discovered America. Meanwhile, that motherfucker's buried in and you probably don't even know that. That nigga's buried in DR. He never even made it to America.
Yeah, I know that.
But the school system still teaches our kids and everybody up to this day that he discovered America.
And then how
And
you
people,
gonna
if you
discover
don't,
something when people already here?
but if you don't do the knowledge of that, or you don't study, or you understand, you don't take the time out to find out to identify yourself or your offsprings, then that's, you understand, you always gonna live your life with that impression.
I always told my kids know that though. My kids know that it was already people here, and that Christopher Columbus story is full of shit. You know?
Yeah, but Kennedy, do you teach your people to be separatists?
No, I don't teach no separate.
You
I'm
talk
teaching them
about
to be separate.
you want to talk about oppression, right? The Puerto Ricans is the only people to actually fight a movement and try to and they up to this day they still trying to overthrow the government over there. And that's not overthrowing it, it's just they won a war against Spain where America helped them. Spain in turn around and as a war debt gave them the whole fucking island of Puerto Rico. So the Puerto Ricans been fighting since the late 1800s. Like, yo, we won our independence from Spain. Who the fuck is used with a stroke of a pen to give all of these 3 million people, and we don't have no right? We can't even. We got to come to the mainland to vote for the president. In Puerto Rico, you can't vote for him.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
But yet America got their flag planted all on our neck. But if people don't read history or know where the fuck they came from, they ain't gonna know about that. And we the only people to ever run up in the Blair House and try to peel a motherfucking president's head off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, okay, historically wise, yes, that is correct.
That's all in the history books.
That's a fact. But when you came home in '95, were you given the impression that you was joining a movement or you was joining a race?
No, it was just like, listen, man, this is what I say now. Like, this shit got watered down to where motherfuckers be yelling gang, 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 gang. Nigga, when we came up, I'm talking about, I ain't even gonna say we, because you was home before me. But I'm talking about me. When I came to this shit was a movement, man. And a lot of knowledge I got is from protocol. You had to read law, you had to read, you understand? You had to read history, you had to read economics, you had to study.
That's correct. How many books I gave you?
A whole lot.
And they were all
how many goddamn essays I had to write on them shits.
Facts. And all the books that I gave you were on what?
On history and law. Like you was more both. You was more both. Magoo was more economics and
Facts.
You had to read. You had to learn.
you had to do all of that, man. That's why I say I don't if I'm gonna speak something that I know about. That's a fact. Something that I could show in black and white, or I could tell you the author and I could tell you the book to go read this shit in. You understand? As far as what I'm talking about, that Blair House is Cruising the Caribbeans by Ronald Fernandez. Prisoners of Colonialism by Ronald Fernandez. Read that. That'll tell you everything about how the African slave trade happened, how we went about to monetize that, and how we was being slaughtered. Listen, do you know why sharks always, and this is a known fact, sharks roam the Atlantic Ocean? Why they just in that, there's more sharks in that part of the world than anywhere? Because of all the Africans that jumped over them boats and killed themselves while they rather jump in the ocean and kill themselves
right there.
than to come over here. That's why them sharks roam them seas over there in the Atlantic.
Because not only were they jumping over the boat, they were feeding us to them.
But you talk about, and then they give us a number. They say that only 3 million. That's bullshit. Yep. Where's our reparation at? Where's our reparation? You motherfuckers go and you gave the Jews reparation, and we didn't. The Germans did that to them, not America. So what the fuck you paying them reparation for?
Exactly. The Germans did that shit. Why Germany ain't paying? In America, turn around and just give the Jews money. They gave them reparations. We was over here going through it. So and then every time we ask for reparation, it's a problem.
So how do you feel about race on this day, Wildlife?
There's only 2 races, man, in this world, right? And it's black and white. There's no other shit. You understand? Whether you light skinned and you fucking tan in the summer, nigga, you're black. Under the law, you're black. And if you peel, then you're white. That's that snakeskin shit.
Facts.
Okay, so
I agree to that. I co-sign that.
So now what I'm saying is, if you going around is.
Well, who's to say, like, yo, listen, man? Who's to say? Let me ask you a question.
Is it a movement or is it a system that's devised by a particular race?
Listen, man, if people's not knowledgeable, man, or what it is, these people's always gonna have the upper hand on us. I probably sound like a fucking fool to somebody that doesn't know their history, or they under the history of what school taught them. I probably sound like a goddamn fool because school they was raised in the school system that don't teach us shit.
And then, you know, what's really twisted? They tried to make it seem like slavery over here was started because of cotton. No, it was sugar cane. It came from the Caribbean, dog. Like,
yeah, that shit came. And you know why America only kept control of Puerto Rico and didn't give citizenship to Cuba, Santo Domingo, Haiti, or none of them islands? Because if you look on the map, see, we living in present day where there's airplanes and shit like that. But back then, the wars was fought in the ocean by boat. Yeah. So in order for you to get to America, you had to go through Puerto Rico. If you look at Puerto Rico on the map, it has the biggest satellite in the world up to this day. Land satellite on it.
Before satellite
ship or anything, yeah,
that's a fact.
But any island, like, look, any island, any, I don't care if you go to South America. If you go to South America, you go to the Caribbeans or anywhere. The African descendants are getting, they racially discriminate. They getting treated like shit. Even in Puerto Rico, you got Loíza.
Mm-hmm.
That whole town is all African. They have the most purest African blood of any other town in Puerto Rico, and they ostracized them over there.
What's the name of the town?
Loíza.
Loíza.
Loiza.
Ayo, Wildlife.
Yeah.
I just got hit a message. Somebody said, this is a reply to what you said about black and white. He said, you ain't all the way right with black and white because there's exceptions. I'm a pale-skinned white boy because of the culture. I was born into being the only white kid for a 15-block radius. Shit, the cops in the city out here treat me different because of the culture I was raised.
I'm not saying that what you got raised that way and you got taught that way. But as far as race wise, there's only two. What you learned where you grew up at is two different things. You're white under you. You might have grew up around blacks and Hispanic and adapted to their culture, but you're white.
Yeah, he's not talking about He's talking about race, but you talking about culture.
So I want him to get where you're coming from, because I get it, and I'm gonna explain it to him also. It's only white and black. What you were brought up around and what you became as the culture revolved around, and how you being treated is two different things. You are what you are at the end of the day. But I understand where it go with it. I understand. It's only in the system, in the eye of the system.
Yo, listen. Let me ask y'all a question. You think all white people is doubles and all of this shit? If y'all think that, y'all fucking crazy.
Fuck no.
Let me tell you something, right? Y'all know Jane Fonda, right?
Yeah.
You know she was one of the number one financial supporters of the Black Panther Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, my best friend white. I mean, shit, it's good white people. It's fucked up white people. It's fucked up black people. It's good black people. You know what I'm saying? Every race you're gonna have your mixture of fucked up motherfuckers.
But this is the only thing that's different between them and us. A lot of the majority of our people do not know their history. So then they distinguish shit, and then they come and they say, "Yo, oh, you Puerto Rican or you what?"
So that's why you say that when people play the race card, it's just only to mislead, because there was never no race.
No, it's not. It's not to say that they misleading, Cat. It's not that they misleading. It's when people play the race card is because the culture they talking about is what they was taught. They didn't learn. They didn't take time to read up on that culture to distinguish whether they black or white. See, on the Census Bureau, you know, when you go fill out for your driver's license or even your ID, they be like, "Yo, what's your race? Hispanic, other? What the fuck is a other?" These are just
what is other?
Like, you understand?
Yeah. What the fuck
shit
is
that they come up with in order to keep
you other
to the facts of where you
other people? I'm building a wall just for you, nigga. He is other.
Who's other?
Nigga said I'm other. You nigga said my nigga Trump building a wall just for me.
Indian. They say Indian is the other.
Man, that's impossible.
It's not to say that it's misleading. It's just to say that's how you understand. And
it's called
in all our neighborhoods. And you gotta realize, like,
so hold on. Let me ask you a question. So if a person was raised that way, does that give that person the pass to promote what he was raised as, or the way he was raised to think, knowing that he knows that is the wrong way to think?
No, he don't know that, because if anybody, like, that's not something to get upset about. It's up to us. Like, if somebody broadcasts that, then it's up to the person that's knowledgeable to have a conversation and be like, "Yo, that's not factual," and I can show you that anything that you understand. Because you're gonna have issues where you're gonna have a lot of Hispanics or be like, "Yo, why you fucking with them?" Motherfucker, you act like you peel in the summertime.
And then you know what's crazy? If you check other, you have to explain what other is. What if you don't know?
Yeah.
If you're not black or white, if you don't gravitate toward either, and you check
Listen to
other,
this,
what
Cap.
are you?
I'm darker than Chris Brown, right? Why he black and I'm not? This is a fact.
This nigga's crazy. He don't want her life retarded.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, facts.
I'm darker than Chris Brown. Why he's black and I'm not?
Anybody answer that question?
Because I guess he was over here. I guess geographical differences. Whereas people from, but even though the people from Africa, like, I don't know. Cause that's a wild one right there. It's a wild question.
Because of what we are taught.
Yeah.
That's what make us. That's what make it is. Because what you're taught.
Caesar. Filipino black, straight lineage.
Yo, how many of y'all seen like the olive skin white people with dreads?
I've seen them.
All right, a lot.
You see them all the time in New York,
and that shit used to fuck us up when we was younger, right? Like
the olive skin white people.
Yeah,
they're like not. You can't say they white because they mix too.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. That's some wild shit. When I first saw it, damn. What do you call it?
When we was kids, you understand? Like we taught that this shit, the system is instilled in us.
Yeah, it's what you taught
to think a certain way, and that's why motherfuckers is fucked up now.
And then what do albinos check?
What
are they considered?
Who albinos?
Yeah,
they consider those white people.
Yo, let's go. Let's take a little 3-minute break.
Man, here's some.
We'll take a 3-minute break real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna put my shit on mute.
Hey yo, why you?
You still up?
I ain't want you to motherfucking prosper today. You supposed to kill yourself, Ken.
I tried. It didn't work out, dog.
Hey, yo, shout out where you from. Let me know where you from, man. I want to know who's up in the building today.
You got Houston up in this motherfucker, H-Town already.
Shout out H-Town. East New York is we definitely up in here. Salute. Pink House in the building. Y'all already know. Hawaii's in the building. London's in the building. Woodside's in the building. 585. You already know. Coney Island. Astoria, Ghost Town, Camden, London, salute. Pickett and Sutter, Brat, 175 on Beach, BX. The BX is up in here. Hollis, Queens, you already know. Alabama Projects is up in here. Wash Heights, Brat. Bushwick Building, you already know. East New York, 11208. Albany up in here. Salute Albany. PK stand up. Best stop. Bronx, Orange County. New Orleans. Southside Queens. Albany, Antigua. 183rd, Florida. East New York. New Lots and Hegeman. Black. Bed-Stuy, Gunset Park. Dannemora, New York is up in here. Spring Valley, New York is up in here. Up and down East Coast, you already know. Tampa, 813, up in the building. Punch that like button on your way in. Let them know you up in here. Venezuela up in here. Caracas, Venezuela. Castle Hill. Wash Heights. Troy. Arbor Hill. 195 Decatur. The BX in the building. Castle Hill. Buffalo, Providence, 196 in Marion, Albany Projects. Ruben Sanchez, salute. That's a fact. Dallas up in here. Yeah, man, more or less, man. Murder, you still up in there?
Yeah, I'm here with you.
What's up with Kennedy?
Refilling his cup up.
I'm in this motherfucker looking at Shaka Khan at the NBA game, wondering like, damn, she's still living. Shock the shit out of me.
Pennsylvania Ave, Hinsdale, Newport, Jefferson High School. Wow, I got kicked out of Jeff, yo.
She over there prospering. Still living, dog. What kind of shit is that?
Happy birthday, Kristen Gentry. Everybody say happy birthday to Kristen Gentry.
Happy birthday. I'm lit. Well, Kristen Gentry. Okay, I'm lit.
I'm lit.
Yeah, like I ain't want to fuck up the name.
Nigga, I'm lit. Word.
I almost thought we hey, Wildcat, are you related to related to Reverend Ron, nigga?
Who?
Reverend Ron.
Yo, this nigga.
Reverend Ron?
Yeah, you look like you some kin of them motherfuckers.
Says you related to Reverend Ron. This nigga here, man.
You look like Reverend Ron?
No, no bullshit.
Oh, my salute. I mean, that's an icon in the rap game, you know?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Hey, I hope you are, man.
I got you.
Oh, you are, so we get some of that Reverend Ron money.
Remind me of motherfucking Roscoe from Martin. Snotty nose little motherfucker.
Ain't that fucked up, dog? I hope you don't prosper right now.
Hey, yo.
And you're an other.
Yo, what happened?
What happened
to Wildlife?
He fucked up and told me he was Puerto Rican or some shit. I said, holy shit.
That nigga said he an other.
California.
He fucked up and said he was Puerto Rican or something, Pete. I said, oh, I got to hurry up and build this wall, dude. Get you back over there, Pete. I hope they come looking for you. Hey, Pete, I went and filled out my job application to just start work immediately.
You said you filled out what?
My job application to start working on the wall.
Yeah, where you at?
Oh, I'm going on right now.
I wonder what them applications look like.
You just fell off the map, bro.
Finally get to use my Jews NYC. Yo, Venezuela, you was out at fucking Hempstead, Long Island on the low somewhere, man.
That nigga Ace ain't shit. He said I look like Lucius Lyon. That's some bullshit. Ace ain't shit, dog.
Hey, yo, Jay Breezy 5 Borough, he said, yo, Cat, you remember when they tried to form the Smokes in 9-6? Your homies broke them up before they even started. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Look. Here come Wildlife.
Yeah.
What up?
What it is?
We got Venezuela up in here today.
Oh shit!
We got Venezuela up in here today.
Shit is lit.
Yo, it's lit. We multicultural around here, man.
Yo, this shit is cold as fuck, bro.
Where you at?
I'm in the Bronx.
That boy named Venezuela Reyes.
Yeah, B, this shit is brick, bro.
You know you ain't from here. Yeah,
didn't bring your shorty with you.
Nah, she don't got no visa.
Oh, so you had to leave her behind.
I would never bring her. Ever. Nah, homie. Then she get to see how much niggas make. She gets to see how this shit work.
In the Bronx, Venezuela?
Yeah, bro.
That boy said he would never.
He
Look,
said,
he said, from my head, bro. Look at the project
oh,
from
yeah.
my head,
You
dude.
never let us. You never bring her because you don't want her to see what how people be
The money.
flossing.
Never. I never want her to see my check. Never, bro. You bugging.
This nigga's crazy.
That boy, he said he don't want to
I
see
don't
her.
want her. Like I
You
don't want her to
to
talk
let
to
him see him
somebody.
prosper,
So
dog.
somebody put her on to get pregnant and never. You bugging. Ever.
Nigga, you ain't no NBA star. Fuck out of here, nigga.
It's something to her. You understand? It could be something to her.
Oh,
So let me ask you this though.
He said you ain't no NBA star. nigga.
Let me ask you a question though. Why you with her laid up with her if you can't trust her, man?
No, I love her, but I love money
want to
too.
prosper. He don't.
Huh?
I love her to death, but I love man money too, bro, and they don't go together.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If you got a woman that you can't trust around your pocket, man, then you don't need her.
Yes,
Yo,
you do.
bro, you can't. I wouldn't even trust. My mom was with like 100,000, bro.
Oh,
She'll
shit.
get crazy too,
Oh,
bro.
shit. Nah,
Man,
man.
that nigga don't want
Fucked up,
nobody
man. This
to
nigga,
prosper.
hey, yo, this nigga just don't want him to prosper.
That's what I'm talking about. That's some good hate right there. That's Sunday hate.
That's your kind of hate.
Yeah, that's my kind of hatred
That's
right
what
there.
y'all said about the money. Like when niggas get money and they change or they get funny, that shit is real. 'Cause you don't know how people is with
This
money
said
or
this
without
nigga
money.
sit
You know what I
back
mean?
real
Yeah,
monthly,
yeah.
shorty. Yo, facts, nigga.
Look at
So what
Gordon.
happened to Billy Gordo? He just froze.
That nigga see the cheesecake, my nigga.
Yeah. That boy Cameron said, damn, I
Yo,
got
right
the focus.
there, right there, that picture of Billy Gordo. Yo, what's the name of the dude
Hey,
from next,
Pete, this camera trying to focus, man. Y'all leave him
from
alone.
the Next Day Express or something? What's the name of that dude?
Yeah, nigga alone. That nigga camera got popped.
Hey, yo, what's the name of that dude?
Oh, shit.
What rapper was in that movie? Con Air.
Oh, man. I know
Yo,
what you're talking about,
that
man.
Billy Gordon, like the man with the homie with the dead eye. That he got the dead eye in the movie. He looked like him.
What the hell is his name?
He got the slow eye and shit. The repo man slow eye look.
Yo, what's the name of that dude, yo?
Dog, y'all ain't got to talk about Billy like that.
I played groundhog games, wildlife.
Look at these niggas. They talking about Billy like he ain't human, dog. That's
Yo,
fucked up.
Yo,
I played groundhog games on wildlife.
would you trust your
What?
I played
Hey, Wildcat.
Next Air Express. What the hell's the name of that movie?
Yo, Wildcat, you heard it? What you said? Say it again, Venezuela.
Would you trust your girl?
Would
Like,
you
let's
trust
say-
your girl with 100,000, Wildcat?
Yeah.
Show it to
Hell yeah, I trust my wife with
me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have married her if I ain't trust her with 100,000.
Now you gotta tell her you yo, got this 100,000 in the later, bro.
You got it out.
That shit sound like you don't trust yourself.
Self-hatred.
Hey, yo, wildlife.
Self-hatred. I like that
You don't
nigga.
want himself to prosper.
Hey, exactly. That's self-hatred. I like that nigga.
Who? Wildlife Mason?
Nah, wildlife good. That's the bro. I'm talking about Venezuela.
Venezuela Reyes.
He said he can't trust his girl with 100,000. I said that's just not like he don't trust himself.
Trust my pocket save.
See, wildlife gonna get in that one because he know he can't say the wrong answer right now. Because if he do, he gonna get himself the head.
I hope her girl watching so she'll know Venezuela. I hope she watching.
I'm good, nigga. Mons did my whole bid with me. I'm good.
Yo, bro.
Word, facts.
Fuck.
Facts.
I'm
Yo,
good.
bro. When I brought my baby mother out here, I brought my baby mother out here and I had my son out here. And once she saw, like, oh shit, I could go back and forth and I could travel, I said, I'm good. I'm straight. We ain't doing that one together.
Yo, that's fucked up. They said Billy Gordo looked like Ruben Stutter.
Oh,
Yeah, he look like that's sick.
That's fucked up. Y'all ain't got to talk about him like he's not human. That's fucked up.
But he could feel his ugliness too. He could.
Well, you know what? You're right. That ain't my business.
Yeah.
It is not my business. That nigga Venezuela said he don't want nobody to prosper. He don't want himself to prosper. Anybody come to his house, he hope they lose everything.
Nah, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. All I said was she needs to stay in her lane. Her lane is not about making money. Her lane is about making my house right. She needs to stay in her lane, bro.
What she do, dog?
Yo, you sound
Right
crazy,
in her
bro.
lane, bro.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah,
You
you
sound
said,
crazy, my nigga.
oh, fuck, you gonna get crucified over here. You in America. You can do
Word.
that shit in Venezuela.
That's why I go back and forth. You understand? That's why I
Yeah.
go
Tell that
back
nigga
and
again,
forth,
bro.
homie. I change the laws of myself. See? I don't play that here. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm straight.
The girls out here, they'll be like, what? Man, you out your motherfucking rabbit ass mind.
Hey, you know what? You know what kind of concrete soil you on, dog? This America. Ain't no feelings over here.
I'm good, bro. Or like, let's say you show them a paycheck, like you show them your stuff for the year, and it's like 42,000. She never seen 42,000. She wouldn't even know what to do with 10, bro. She
So
don't
You know what to do with it when you get her hands on it.
that's your woman, though, right? So if that's your woman, why not show her what to do with 42,000?
But she hasn't learned. You
She
understand?
hasn't learned
grow
because
up
you ain't
making
teaching
that.
her.
Wait.
You doing
She
more.
didn't
You
grow
doing more.
up. She did.
Listen, you doing more pulling away from her than you teaching her.
Yeah.
No, but she didn't grow up with that bread. So you gotta
Oh,
take
then
a
why
step by
not teach
step.
her?
You gotta do
Nobody
it
grew up
steps
with
by
that like
steps.
that. I come from the
I don't speak
projects. I
English
ain't
to
grow
her
up with
from
it.
one day to another. I teach her little words first so she could learn a whole sentence. You gotta do it steps by steps, bro. You know what I mean? You just can't.
Wow.
Yeah, you just can't show her the whole bill.
Yo, you wanna know
Nah,
what's
you gotta
crazy?
show her
You wanna know what's
$1,
crazy?
$2,
I'm gonna tell you
5,
some
10,
crazy shit. I'm gonna tell
20.
you some crazy shit.
You
She's
just
smarter
ain't
than
gonna
you
show
think.
her not a bill.
Women are
She's
smarter
playing
than you
like she
think,
don't
man.
know what
That
to
woman
do
playing
with
like she don't know. She's
42,000.
smarter than you think.
Give her 42,000. I bet she know how to spend it.
Facts.
That's bro.
It don't matter what language you don't understand. You know how to spend 42,000.
She gonna spend that shit, bro, on stupid shit, on her family problems.
What
I'm
you
not
think
trying to
she
hear
gonna
that.
spend it on, dog?
Yo, why
She gonna
like
be like, oh, my brother needs some shoes. Oh, my house. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to hear that, nigga.
You
I
hear that
cannot
nut
buy a
shit?
Porsche with them
Some nut
problems.
shit.
Nigga. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
It's some nut shit.
Yeah, Venezuela came on for therapy. You heard? That's romantic therapy you needed.
Nah.
romantic therapy?
Yeah.
This nigga on some nut shit.
Good, Morris Smith.
Yo, let me put my grandma on the chat. My grandma's still alive, 90 years old. Hortensia, ¿qué tú
That's
haces?
what's up.
¿Qué tú haces?
Oh, God bless
Now you
grandma.
Facts.
Look,
Now you
look,
making sense.
look.
Yeah, now you making sense. My grandma.
She's darker than Chris Brown.
I gotta put on the chat, B. What's in her life?
That's what's up. Salute
what's up,
grandma, man.
Shout out to
Saluda.
Morris Smith.
I know about that right there.
So what up?
Oh shit.
Say, hey yo, Wildlife. This nigga had me in the box, B. This nigga had me in the box, B.
That boy went in the cheesecake factory and tried to
Hey yo, and for all you niggas out there with the Ruger stutter comment,
Yo, that shit was the funniest shit.
wish he was sexy as this fat nigga.
Really said, put the cheesecake in the bag.
Fuck that cheesecake. Fuck that cheesecake. Y'all niggas out there need to have respect on my fat nigga. I'm a sexy fat nigga. I'm a sexy
Told
ass
niggas to
fat
respect my
nigga.
fatness.
Don't compare me to Ruger Stutter.
So
that's what he called you. That's what he called you, but I would take this.
I'm a sexy ass fat nigga, man. Respect on my shit, man.
So there's
Really said, this is stick up. Don't nobody move.
Don't nobody move.
Put that shit down.
So there's no more race.
Fucking Ruger Stutter.
I could go on and on, man. It's just nobody talking like nobody talking on that.
You can go on and on, Wildlife, but we're specifically talking about what was your vision and what was your understanding when you came home? Not the history of none of that other stuff. We're talking about when you came home. What was basically what was the lesson that you learned? What
The
was
unifying force. Everything that I'm speaking on now is what I learned under the youth. So
no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about, for example,
Personally,
personally,
or was
for
it something
example, you go into a store. What do you see in that store that you want to buy? What's the impression of that store on the
Cat, I
product
know
that
how
you
to
want to buy?
comprehend, Cat. Yeah.
Huh?
I know how to comprehend very well. Yeah.
So why you making swirls like a honey bun, bro? I'm trying where you at?
God damn, they keep calling me, man.
that's that same shit Pookie said, Wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what happened?
It just keep calling me, man. It just
Yo,
keep
matter of fact, yo,
calling
Wildcat, I got a question. When you
Yeah.
came home, did your girl change, or was she the same, or was it harder, or was it better, or how was that shit, bro?
Now I met my girl when I came home.
Oh,
I did the
she
bed.
wasn't nervous when you told her like, yo, you was in jail.
They
I think
keep
she
calling
wasn't
me,
nervous.
and whenever they keep
No,
calling me, and when I get back on, it's not
no,
sending the audio.
Yeah, that's because it transfers to your headset. You got to back out
no.
and come back in.
Like now you walk on, nigga. I'm disappointed in you, bro. I don't care what you say. You know, I'm gonna support you. Protect you, but my ability. I'm disappointed in you.
Huh? I can't.
Yo,
I can't
I'll
hear
be
it.
back, yo. I'm about to go in
I'm
the
not
house.
mad at that movie. I'm gonna get off in about another 10 more minutes. All right. Yeah. So, like I was saying, right? So I'm just
what I learned, what I
what
got from it, and what made me gravitate towards it was the unifying force, man. The unifying factors and everything that was going on. Everybody just makes it into, like, you understand? You can't just make it into a different movement or what they thought was what they beliefs were. We had other shit. Like, come on, COs was jumping us. They was a lot of foul shit going on in the 90s, man. That the motherfuckers was abusing us, man, and we was getting abused. Way, like, put it like this, man. I was more fearful of the COs and Attica and everything else than any other thing. Because they could have got away with murdering. You understand? And it's a proven fact that they did get away with murdering a lot of people.
yeah. Who?
The Black Hand, the COs up in Attica.
Seals up in attic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Black Glove crew you talking about.
Yeah, the black group, the Black
I
Glove.
remember them.
Yeah.
Oh, they
that's
call
what I'm
themselves
saying.
the Black Glove.
Yeah, they wear black gloves in the back of their pocket.
Oh,
Yeah.
they just
And
be
they was
going around.
going up in dude cells. They would go up in the cell after everybody locked in, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and basically have, you say they caught bodies.
Yeah, damn, that shit.
They caught
Wow,
bodies on them.
wow. So they was like a hit squad.
Yeah, they was there for a minute. There was a bunch of them, but they broke
None
that.
of them ever suffered the consequences of none of that.
So they just turned their eye on
They
that
used to
shit like
just,
none of that shit happened.
they used to be doing foul shit. Like,
Five
they
side
were,
salute. Yeah, they was on. I remember them Black Glove crew.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's real fucked up. And then they were wearing their black gloves around to let you know.
so when you ask a question as to what made me gravitate towards that is that in itself, you heard? Because I don't care what nobody say. Ain't no other movement, whether you call it a gang or whatever the hell they want to label it as, put the work in on the administrations and the CEOs and stop the abuse like we did. Nobody could say that. No other organization in New York could say that they came together and popped off on the motherfucking on them pigs like we did. And if they saying that, that's a fucking lie, because we all know that that's not factual.
Yeah.
Remember that movie from Back in the Gap a couple of years ago where they took over the prison and held the guards hostage? Was that based off real shit or they were just bullshit?
Nah, you talk about Attica the 73 riots. Like that really happened. That really happened. That's a known fact. That really happened.
That
but
was
you gotta
wild
sit,
shit.
like listen to this, right? You talking on that, right? Do you know that the one that ordered the National Guard into Attica, his Rockefeller was the governor at the time that happened, but his family owns Attica. Attica is one of the first private fucking prisons in America.
Wow.
And he ordered the National Guard to kill everybody in there. They even killed civilians in there.
They look like they probably killed some guards too.
No, they did. They did. That's a fact. They just offloaded in the yard. They didn't give a fuck. They was like, all right, well, these dudes ain't good coming out. Kill everything.
Yeah, dog, cause when I was watching that movie, I was like, I know most of this shit is probably true, but I'm like, how much of it is true? Cause they're not telling a lot of shit because the way they portrayed it going down, it was wild. You know?
This is not like, yo, Cat, you gotta realize too, right? Like how they used to do it. Right? Motherfuckers, you have male motherfuckers who roll right by your cell, show you like, yo, look, this is your name. Yeah, well, you ain't getting abuse, like straight
like
up
psychological abuse, like showing you that the only letter that
neck,
you got, and then like
the
everything.
boot on our neck abuse.
Oh, damn!
Like yeah, like if you ain't gonna ride, nigga, you gonna be a sucker through your whole bid with these motherfuckers. That's how they was.
So they basically putting a hit on you as long as they want to know you.
Not just they was doing that shit to everybody, man. They ain't like you. You come from another jail or get up over there and they ain't like you. They'll just pop on you
For no damn reason.
Yeah, and then that's how it was, man.
Wow.
They didn't give a fuck.
No wonder you have to get with motherfuckers when you're in that motherfucker, because they just get on you for no reason. That's fuck shit.
Oh, then after we started bringing it back to the asses, that's when they came out with them gang intelligence officers and all of that shit. Label people.
Do you think back in the day they was falsifying people's papers when they had them paper parties on the yard so they can fuck with them?
Yo, you ever heard about this? Yeah, I'm gonna remind you, Kat. You remember this case, right, where they killed the kid in one jail, and they sent them out. His body, he was dead already. They sent them out and tried to have him put on account on another jail, and nurses from the nurses from that other jail didn't even accept them, and they the ones that blew it up on the police. Like, yo, these dudes, they literally killed the dude and put him on a motherfucking on a bus to take him to try to put him on account to try to say like, yo, he died over here.
That's fucked up. That's straight fucked up. And then you know what's real fucked up about it? If they had it on there like that, they could say that person had them, so that person can get money out of the budget.
They say we criminals, right? But 90% of us that came up during them eras never did nothing to no civilian. Yeah. We used to just bang at each other in the streets. You understand? So all the crimes that led us to jail was on each other.
So Lil Wayno.
So when you charge it like a case like this.
Yo, Wayno, you can't hit that link.
Hey, so Wildlife, was you around them dudes that had them black gloves on?
Yeah, I was around. I was in Attica twice. Of course, I was around them.
Them niggas was real vicious, huh?
Bitches ain't. The motherfuckers was disrespectful, racist, devil.
There was all colors, right? It wasn't even a race on it. Just as long as he had black blood on
The
it.
majority of the 98% of the officers in Attica is white.
Damn. You ain't had no, you wasn't winning that battle. They didn't know just to fuck with you then. At that point.
Nah.
Wow.
Motherfuckers won that battle because them niggas knew not they put their hands on us no more.
Well, at some point you have to fight back in that motherfucker, no matter what it is. If they're going around just systematically picking motherfuckers off, you know what I mean? And then, like you said, that was a private prison, so whoever owned the motherfucker, if they didn't like you, they just give the green light on you. You'll never know even where that shit coming from, if you think about it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know?
What you getting into, Cat?
Yeah, I'm about to get off because I gotta prepare my stuff. But
I gotta go get my boy in a little minute.
Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. But whoever I missed, I got you on the next one, man. We're gonna be coming back soon again. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I make a video or something, you know what I'm saying? You be having dudes that want to make videos.
Shout out to the homie Wayno too, man.
Yeah, well, salute to all of y'all. Salute to you, Wildlife. Salute to you, Wildcat. Salute to the whole chat, the panel.
I hope whatever time we took out, some people learned something today.
Yo, Wayno, hold up. Hit that link right there, Wayno. Hit that link, Wayno.
Hey, Wildlife.
That link you did. Hit that link.
What do you think? No. Wildlife, what do you think about the Alcatraz shit?
Alcatraz, that shit is just a glorified fucking jail. Jail is jail, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
that shit is just some shit that they glorify, man. I don't give
but
a
that's
shit
some
about
real fucked up mentality type shit too. That's
man, ain't nothing worse than that ADX shit, man. That shit that they motherfuckers is burying people alive and people ain't even talking up on that.
Oh, you talking about when it was fucking motherfuckers up in jail again? Because you know they got them goddamn cemeteries on certain private prison properties, though. You know?
Yo, Wayno, you saw it?
Yo, you hear me?
Yo.
Oh, because it was kind of breaking up, Wildcat.
Oh,
that's why I was like confused.
I'm still in here. I'm trying to see if Wayno could get in because he was trying to he asked for the link.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. But damn, man, y'all motherfuckers teaching me a lot about prison, and I don't want to go to that motherfucker. I know that shit.
Oh yeah, prison is no place for anybody to be, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Prison is not number one. The system of the prisons itself has changed so much into and when I say bad, I don't mean bad as far as physical. I mean bad as far as dudes just messed up the prison system, period, with the way that they are.
And then I was telling P about, like, I remember back in the day, there were gang members that were COs in prison.
Yeah.
So that was real. And then I'm like, how the fuck you a gang member and you're a CO?
Yeah, exactly.
And it just real bad, like, cause it was just crazy. Like, just that's a conflict of interest right there.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the people with the power and they're abusing the power to oppress. You know
and then it's a mental ass whooping while you see that going on, and then you can be next. And then you got to sleep with your eyes open, basically. So when you gonna get a good night's rest? None. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Cause most of this shit is mental, and then when they see them broke you down mentally, you ain't had no sleep, then they can get you physical. If that make any kind of sense.
Got you.
And then the way it's designed, it's cold. You ain't supposed to have no happiness. You're not supposed to smile in that motherfucker. It's all concrete. Only time you see grass is if they send you out there to do something.
That's a fact, bro.
It's all mental. That's how they were doing out at that Parchment prison. That prison been known for that. Been known for it. It's just, it's gonna mentally and physically break you down before they finally just put you in that prison graveyard, though.
Yeah.
You ever seen a prison graveyard?
A prison graveyard? Yeah.
Yeah, man. They all prisons got one. If you don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They, like in Mississippi, like that Parchment prison, they got one.
In Mississippi? Oh yeah. Because you know they got some there from back in the days too.
Mm-hmm. Then you know it was really fucked up the last time I went to Atlanta, coming from Houston, you know, like you go out 10 and then go up. And then, you know, behind all them trees and shit, you see them big ass tubs, like big as 2 or 3 story buildings and shit. Like, we like, who the fuck they putting in that?
Yeah.
You know, they like big ass plastic containers and shit going towards Atlanta. But that if you didn't pay attention while you was on the freeway, you wouldn't see them because they hid behind them trees.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah, you ever seen that documentary on that?
A little bit playful. Shout out to the Hercs, man. Today's Herc Day too.
Venezuela said he don't want nobody to prosper.
Huh?
Venezuela said he don't want nobody to prosper. He said everybody there ain't prospering at his crib.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, so what you getting into later on today, man? I'm watching the Voice. I'm looking for one of my owners home. His chick is on that show, so we trying to catch the episode of which one she's on.
Got you. See,
yeah, she gonna need some. She gonna need an agent. I'm trying to get in on that.
Oh, okay.
And she's Colombian.
She's a what?
She's on that show La Voice.
La Voice?
Yeah, LAVOZ.
La Voice.
La Voice.
Oh, La Voice. Oh, The Voice, yes.
Yeah, she's on that show. We trying to see what episode she was on because they were filming it in Miami.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so I'm trying to see what she sound like. I'm like, shit, I get in, I'll write you some shit, but I said you gotta do some shit in Spanish and you know, she's Colombian. So I'm like, I got to see how to do that, but as long as she can hold a note, you know what I mean? Well, my wife said she heard it. She said she's pretty good.
Yeah, I used to watch those like when I was locked up. But it definitely I would definitely like to. I like to see when people be competing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It shows you talented and you know what I'm saying. I like to see how they get up. They make
I love the competition part of it. Like you see the rawness in it when they compete like that. No?
Yeah, I definitely gotta watch that joint though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we just turned it on. I'm looking at the NBA thing. I said it's fucked up to say, but I'm like, I'm sure the niggas is being niggas in Chicago right now. That's fucked up. But you can't come on now. There's too much food out there right now. These people coming from out of town.
Yeah.
You already know that little 1%, dog. The boys ain't trying to hear none of that shit. You know?
That's a fact. Wildlife, what's up, Wildlife? I see you up in there. What you doing?
Shit. Came out here to smoke. Man. I can't smoke in my crib. My wife would kill me.
Yeah, what she gonna do, dog? She gonna cut your throat. She got that glade in there.
I'm out on the porch. You can't.
Dog, when they start putting up that glade and the incense and everything, dog, you better go outside.
My kids too. My kids hate.
Oh
have
yeah,
this
you got to.
smell
Oh
shit.
yeah, you can't smoke around the kids. We got to step outside. It'll be cold as hell, but at least when you walk back in, it smell like glade and food.
Right.
You know?
Yo, wait, no, you just gotta click on the link in the when you see it, it's gonna be blue. You just hit it.
Yeah, we know having the same problems I had when I first got on this. You got to go to Safari. You can't go to the regular Google thing though. Google don't take the link.
Oh, is he trying to do it through his phone?
If you try to do it through his phone, he can't get the link.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
He
if you
can't get
do it
the
through
link.
your phone, you got to do it through Safari. You can't do it through regular Google or.
Oh, that's probably what he running into, man.
Oh, he said, yeah.
Oh yeah, nah, he can't. Yeah, he telling him you got to go through that Safari, man. Like
You
all
got to
these
go through
apps and shit,
Safari.
man. I be like lost sometimes. I'm like, damn,
You gotta go through Safari.
Yeah, on the phone, you got to go through Safari, Wayno.
I'm even trying to figure that shit out. I'm like, damn, still trying to figure out how to get my doorbell on my goddamn phone. I'm lost. You know how you had them doorbells on them doorbells with the camera? I'm still trying to fix that shit up on my phone. My phone bullshit. Here's the operator. You gonna make me go down there and give him a good stern talking to him. Really? I'm gonna end up making the news. I'll be talking shit in that damn metro spot. Go up there to Metro. I'm gonna drive all the way where Billy at. Just because I got a Metro phone and cuss him out for this shit. If I call customer support, Billy gonna answer that motherfucker. That's gonna be fuck shit too. That's gonna be straight up fucked up. Is he still trying to get in? Yo, you hear me? You hear me, Wildlife?
Yeah, what's up?
No, I'm saying I didn't know if you could hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sitting outside. Oh, you back in the crib. What you gonna get into, man?
Well, I'm about to relax with my kids tonight, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, dog. I got to go pick mine up next
Got
weekend.
time.
But this weekend coming up. Then I guess I'm gonna cook this weekend, grill this weekend for them, you know, let them do what they doing. You know, about it though, and stay out of people's way that ain't trying to, you know, be prosperous. That's all. Give me.
I mean, you gotta remember, people who are prosperous always try to find a reason to bring somebody down because, you know,
Yeah.
they're out for self-prosperation, man. And what happens is that they try to gain the lead by engulfing the masses in blasphemy and then having them as foot soldiers so that later on they can sit back and watch them run around like crash dummies. It's the oldest art of
It's
war.
the oldest trick in the book.
It's that Sun Tzu bull stuff, you know what I mean? That 48 laws of power garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that kind of thing, man. But if people don't know what they're doing, they don't know what they read and understanding. I'm like, you can't. No, divide and conquer always been going on since day one.
Oh
But
yeah, that's a fact.
it's simple as that. All these other little things and everything that they put in, that's just what they add into it to like make it toward their side. But you know what? It don't matter because you're gonna prosper anyway. We sit up and joke about not prospering, but we want you to prosper. You know what I mean?
The way they able to do that is they force you. Now you have kids, and then they force this education on them that's totally. You know, there's two master historians. What's his name? David Icke is one of them, and Howard Zinn passed away. What's the other one that's still breathing?
don't know. Y'all more knowledgeable on that than me.
There's two master historians left in the world. And they said, yo, what's crazy is that you go through the American school system, go through the school system, and you got to wait till you get to college in order to really know who
I gotta get up out of here because I gotta make this order real quick.
Okay, well, be safe, man. All right, Wildcat.
I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Thank you, everybody. Whoever I missed, to make sure I got you.
All right, Wildlife. Salute, Wildlife.
Salute.
Stay up, stay safe. You already know we in the building. We out. Salute.
All right.